Hi guys, welcome to my channel Green Meadows. Today we are going to talk about this very beautiful flowering plant which has started flowering in this rainy season. This is called coxcomb, guys. See, I think you understand why it is known as coxcomb. Look at the flower of this one. See how beautiful this one is, and this look exactly like a rooster, like it has on its head. That is the reason it is known as coxcomb. See, as soon as the rain started, they started flowering. Look at this, how beautiful this plant is. Look at this flower, guys. See how beautiful this one is looking. See, I have started this one with seeds. So this has a very bright color, guys. Look at this. So this one I started with the seeds, and the leaves also, as you can see these are very beautiful colored. See this yellow, this has this yellow colored leaves. See how this has a green with the yellow tint, and here you can see this pink one has this pink tint on this. See, if you don't get flowers also, then also this looks very beautiful. Look at the flower, the shape of the flower and all. It is very beautiful. I have put multi-color. I bought this seeds in Amazon, and I put that seeds in this container. Multi-color seeds were there, so that is the reason. See, I've got different types of flowers and different types of colors also, as you can see. So guys, this have grown in this container. So the soil mix what I've taken, I've directly put it in this container, and from then only it started growing. I haven't put it in a seedling tray or something like that, then I didn't grow it. I just put this one in this container and they started growing as soon as summer ended up. Okay, so the soil mix what I've taken directly into this is normal garden soil. That is you can say 40% of garden soil, and 30% of coco peat, and another 30% of vermicompost I have taken. If you want, you can also add cow dung compost in this. So I've directly grown with that. What I do when I grow the seeds, what I do is first I take the garden soil and then I mix all this coco peat mixture. Then what I'll do, I'll put all the seeds, and then one layer of coco peat, 1-inch layer of coco peat I'll put, and then I'll water. Because of coco peat, what happens, the moisture retains in the container and the seeds they germinate fast, and we will be having most of the times 90% of germination rate. Because of that, if you bury them deep, sometimes they won't be able to come up. So that is the reason, guys. So you can see how beautiful these plants are. And coming to watering is you need to water them regularly, guys. If you don't water it in a single day also, this will droop completely. These leaves, they droop completely. The plant will droop completely. Yeah, it will come up in no time, but it is a moist loving soil. As I told you, as rain started, these all started growing. So you can see, like this is a moist loving soil. It is a rainy season plant. So if you like these flowers, you can also grow this in the garden. This is the way I told you how I've grown it. And coming to the sunlight, I have put this in complete bright sunlight, guys. Whole day this is put in the sunlight. If you put in the sunlight, then only you can see the growth. If not, when you put the seedlings also, when you put the seeds, those seeds also, they don't grow at all. If you don't put this in sunlight, they just you'll get this small 1-inch plant or something, then they just remain like that if you don't put this the plant in the sunlight. So if you want to see a full growth of this, you have to put this in the sunlight. Okay, so you have to give this at least 5 to 6 hours of sunlight. You can put it on the terrace, no problem. Okay, and coming to fertilization, see, since then I haven't added any fertilizer as it started flowering. Now if you want, as this is flowering now, this one, you can see how beautiful this one is. This one attracts bees, guys. So this is also very important for the pollination. These are, I'll share the video also. This attracts the bees. Many bees come, and it also attracts the flies. Once what happened, see, here, as you can see. It laid eggs on these kind of leaves. You need to remove if you have any these kind of leaves, guys. I've kept this to show you. Okay, these leaves you should not put in this plant. If you see any such kind of leaves which are damaged, or if you see any eggs, because this one, it attracts butterflies, bees. If you don't want those in your garden, then you can simply remove that. Okay, this is not much to care of, guys. Normal garden soil with vermicompost will do. And you can if you want good flower, and like, you know, see these like bright colors you want, and you want it to be healthy, then you have to add cow dung compost, or you can add potash, guys, if you want, because it is a seasonal plant. It won't be living it won't stay year along. So it is a seasonal plant. So whenever these are getting flowers, you can if you want to enjoy the flowers, then you have to put potash in the pot. Just spray 2 grams of potash near the soil. Don't put it near the roots. Just put it here, and then what you need to do is just pour water. That would be enough for this plant. If not, if you don't have potash, you can put NPK 19-19-19 or 20-20-20 for this kind of plant. Then you'll be getting nice blooms. Doesn't want different or more kind of fertilizer. See, this one also I'm getting here. See, before getting the flower, it will be looking like this, guys. See, like that also, this looks really beautiful, isn't it? Without flowers also, this plant look really beautiful. If you want, you can add this one in your container. This will look great. So this is a yellow one. This is a very thick flower I'm getting currently. Let's see how this will grow. See, you can see that it is completely filled. See, I like the shape of this flower. And these, you can see how these are growing here. So this complete stem will be filled, guys. Here you can see I'm getting a new one. Here also in this plant also I've started getting this. So this complete stem will be filled with these flowers. It will look really beautiful. It attracts people. And fertilization, and also told you where to put it. Okay, so this is it, guys, about celosia. If you like my channel, please subscribe my channel, hit the like button. You can include this kind of plant. What happens is if you grow every year, if you grow different types of flowers in your plant, it will give you a lot of happiness, as it gives to me. Because see, we can say that we have grown this flower. There is no such flower which is very common or uncommon. If you grow it by yourself, it will gives you different type of happiness. Okay, so this is in Telangana, it is also included in the puja, guys, here. So they will be celebrating a festival here, and this flower they include a lot of flowers they include in this festival here. So that is the reason here in Telangana also they like to grow this kind of plants. It is not that common, so you can just buy it online, or you can get the leaves seeds in the nursery, or you can also see if you can grow this one plant. It is very easily, you can take a cutting and grow another plant. It is you can easily grow this one by cutting. So whenever you get the seeds, when you have the seedling grow till the 4 to 5 inches, then you can take a sapling and you can just grow another plant. You can just fill your pot with this. See, I have put all together in one, so you can see it doesn't even have much room to grow. Still these are growing very nicely, very healthily. So you can just grow multiple stems like these. In this pot also I can place more, so you can just grow them like that. Okay, so and one thing, guys, what I haven't done in this, and you can do, is I haven't pinched this flower, this plant. When it grew, I didn't knew that it will be growing. As I told you, this is my first time of growing this kind of flower. So what you need to do is you need to do pinching. See, it has become little leggy. Of course it has filled the complete stem, but it is looking little leggy. So what you need to do is you need to do pinching. So when you start doing pinching, you'll be having multiple branches. See, when this look like this, at this time if you do pinching, you'll be having multiple branches, and you'll get in the multiple branches you'll be having multiple flowers. Okay, so this is a tip, guys, and thank you for watching my channel. If you want me to post more such kind of videos, please comment in the comment box and let me know what kind of more flowers you want to see, and what kind of information you want me to share. Thank you for watching.